Welcome to Market Mindset AI, the show where finance meets curiosity and opportunity. I'm your host, Big Money Mike, here to break down this week's market drama, tech ambitions, and cutting-edge biotech developments. Today's episode is packed. We're talking about inflation taking a breather, Maryland betting big on quantum computing, SpaceX facing rocket troubles, and ImmunityBio revolutionizing cancer treatment. Stick with me, you won't want to miss this. Let's start with the big picture. Inflation is finally showing signs of chilling out, with core CPI coming in at 3.2% year-over-year for December. That's good news for consumers and great news for the Fed, which now has more wiggle room to consider rate cuts. And the markets? They loved it. The Nasdaq rallied 2%, led by rate-sensitive tech stocks. Real estate and utilities also saw gains, benefiting from the possibility of lower borrowing costs ahead. Treasury yields dipped too, with the 10-year yield falling to 4.65%. But not all news was rosy. Apple had a rough week, losing ground after iPhone shipments in China fell 25% in Q4. This has some analysts worried about Apple's ability to maintain its dominance in the region. Meanwhile, Constellation Brands took a 17% hit after a disappointing earnings report, hurt by changing consumer habits and those pesky potential cancer warning labels on alcohol bottles. The lesson here? Even as the broader market catches a break, individual stock stories remind us to tread carefully and stay diversified. Now let's zoom in on Maryland, which is making a $1 billion bet to become the quantum computing capital of the world. With IonQ leading the charge, this initiative aims to create thousands of high-paying jobs and position Maryland as a global tech hub. So why does quantum computing matter? It's not just hype, it's a game changer. This tech could revolutionize industries like healthcare, finance, and cybersecurity by solving problems that traditional computers can't even touch. Think of it as the internet in the 1990s. Still in its early days, but full of massive potential. IonQ's partnership with the University of Maryland is especially exciting. They're building not just computers, but an entire ecosystem, from research to commercialization. The stock has been on a tear, reflecting growing optimism around its technology and Maryland's investment. But let's not get carried away. Quantum computing is still in its infancy, and there's a long road ahead before it delivers on its promises. For investors, this is a high-risk, high-reward play. But if it pays off, it could be a generational opportunity. Over to the cosmos, where SpaceX faced a hiccup with its Starship rocket. Designed for lunar missions and deep space exploration, the rocket lost communication mid-flight and broke apart over the Atlantic. While it's a setback, it's also par for the course in space exploration. Remember, NASA's Artemis program and private companies like SpaceX are rewriting the rules of space travel. Failures like these are just part of the journey. But the stakes are high. SpaceX's Starship is central to NASA's plan to return humans to the moon, not to mention Elon Musk's Mars ambitions. For investors, this is a reminder that space exploration is as much about perseverance as it is about innovation. If you're watching stocks like Rocket Lab or Boeing, remember that short-term setbacks often lead to long-term gains in this high-stakes industry. And let's not forget the sheer cool factor. We're literally sending rockets to the moon. If that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will. Finally, let's dive into biotech with ImmunityBio. This company is turning heads with its Anktiva immunotherapy platform, targeting tough-to-treat cancers like bladder and lung. Their latest results are impressive. 93% of bladder cancer patients avoided cystectomy, and their phase 3 lung cancer trial showed improved survival rates. But ImmunityBio isn't stopping there. They've partnered with the Serum Institute of India to address a global shortage of BCG, a key component in cancer treatment. With multiple FDA submissions planned for 2025, the company is positioning itself as a leader in immunotherapy. Of course, biotech is a high-risk, high-reward space. Clinical trials are unpredictable, and regulatory hurdles can derail even the most promising treatments. But for those willing to take the plunge, ImmunityBio's innovative approach makes it a stock worth watching. And that's a wrap for today's Market Mindset AI. From inflation to innovation, moon missions to biotech breakthroughs, the market is buzzing with stories that matter. Thanks for joining me, Big Money Mike. Stay curious, stay informed, and always stay in the mindset. Catch you next time.